How are you doing? Great. It has to be like that. So, I thought I'll talk about A, B, C, D, what I have understood. And obviously life is between B and D, birth and death. But because I'm A, alive, let's talk about something else before the last letter. I'll talk about my journey. I belong to a very small town in UP, it's called Shahjahanpur. More properly known for politicians. But anyways, there is a C in between, in A, B, C, D, and the C is the choice. And since my beginning, when I used to ride my bicycle to my school and then to college, I always had a dream. The dream to do something big in life. And I had no clue how to do it. The only thing I was good at was playing cricket. And from my town, there was no one who had even represented maybe any under 16 or something. Forget about Ranji Trophy or playing for Team India. So there was no way. But still the thought was there in me, the fire to do something, I don't know. Maybe my planet says that, because I'm an astrologer. So riding my bicycle and thinking about doing something big in life. This is one life, explore it, do it something big. You can do it, obviously, self-motivation, not that easy. I was a good cricketer. That was not like just dreaming something which you cannot achieve. I was a right arm leg spinner, googly bowler. Googly is the most difficult art in cricket to learn. It's like bowling in disguise, You're bowling leg spin action and it's going other way, like off spin. That's googly. Very difficult. And that's the only thing in my life till now which I have learned which is deceptive. Anyways, so I got to play for good clubs. Then maybe, luck favored. I represented my state for under 16. The first from my town. Then under 19 happened to me. Then I moved to Bangalore. From Shahjahanpur to Bangalore, a very small town, Shahjahanpur. I don't know if any of you have heard about it. It's very close to Lucknow though, 175 kilometers. And actually there's again a story. My elder sister who got married in Bangalore, and I had to drop her, after her exams. And that was the time I finished my graduation. And there I joined one club, and in most of the time in my life, everything happened just like that. Because my job is to help people. It's been a long 17 years of journey of astrology. And if you ask me, what is the purpose of doing astrology? It's helping people plan their life. And this person, I'm zero in planning. I don't plan anything. So that journey, the train journey towards Bangalore, I told my mom, my dad that time, that I will be back in maybe 15 days because it's a big city and let me explore just maybe as a tourist. And then I spoke to someone, one of my cousin was interested in cricket, he said, okay, come with me today, I'll take you to the nets. And people were amazed to see me bowling like leg spin like this. Amazed. Then someone advised me, why don't you take it seriously? I told them, I'm serious. Then I joined a club, it's called BUCC, Bangalore United Cricket Club. Mr. K.K. Darapur was a coach, and he saw me bowling. And that was the time I was not very versed in googly. I know leg spin, you have to bowl other way around, but from my town there was no coach and there was no proper training, so I was not very good in that, and I was scared in bowling googly because it's very difficult to control also. Then he told me one statement. I'm talking about it was year 1992 actually. He told me that time, a leg spinner without a googly is a man with one hand. And that stuck in my mind. I started bowling. It was not great, but I started practicing. And then Rahul Dravid joined that club. We were playing together. We played for many years actually, 3 years. And he got his debut in 1994, everybody is aware. And his younger brother, he was batting for one under 25 selections, and he was a left-hand batsman, and every time he used to step out and he thought, I'm bowling leg spin, all three were googlies, he got stumped out, and that was his last performance. Then he became engineer, so there's always a reason behind everything. But anyways, so everything was great. Even Syed Garmani was playing for Karnataka. That was the time he got retirement from Indian team. Everybody said, nobody can stop you because of your talent. It was extraordinary. In pitches where, ball is not moving at all, I used to turn big time. I took 6 wickets in Chinnaswamy Stadium. People used to come and see me who the bowler is, because Anil Kumble was playing for India at that time. And even Kumble, one of my friend told me, because I was not very good in Karnataka, Salfa Barote, something like that, I know a little bit of it. So he said, Kumble was asking my coach, how is bowling googly. So I used to bowl from around the stump, so it's very technical, so there's no point in explaining you. But he saw me bowling from there, and in South Africa tour in 1992 or 3, if I'm not wrong, he tried to bowl that. So I'm not praising myself. What I'm saying is, it is a time, it is a moment which helps you to bring close to your dreams. But then there is another D, and that D is destiny. One morning in Bangalore again, every day I used to get up at 7. My cousin used to wake me up because I'm not a great early riser. So one day he said, get up. So I said, okay, let me get ready, for the practice. He said, no, we are going to the airport because my father passed away. So that was a U-turn in my life, because I was the eldest one in my family, and I thought, okay, that's it. So the dream, which was very close, playing with all those big cricketers, there were 7 players from Ranji Trophy team of Karnataka that used to represent India, because they were the winner of Ranji Trophy team. Godampa Vishwanath was the chairman at that time, and everybody knew me because I used to bowl for them in the nets. So the dream got shattered, and had no other clue what to do, because that was the only dream. That was the only good thing I could think of to make it as my career or fulfill my dream, the dream to do something very big in life. That one of my uncle, he called me, you're elder, you have a lot of responsibilities. My younger brother and sister were in school at that time. He said, forget about it, start a new life. So I started doing manufacturing, garments, basically getting job from him. He's a big exporter in Delhi. So years passed. One day one of my friends said, why don't we go to astrologer? I said, I've been there, done that. Because wherever I used to go to play my matches, I asked, most of the time I was looking for the astrologer, the best astrologer in the town. And I show my hand, my palm prints, or horoscope basically. And everybody used to say something this, something that. And I said, no, I'm not interested, because nobody helped me to plan my life, or to give me the right picture whether I will be able to do this or no. Then he took me anyways. So that institute said, why don't you do a course, because marketing. So I said, okay, because that was the time I could have utilized my whatever. So I joined that course, and every month every student used to get one opportunity to ask something about his horoscope. And I used to ask only one question: will I become famous? And you will not believe, all the students, everyone was senior to me, because astrologer means long beard and whatever, the attire was totally different. I don't look like astrologer, I don't talk like that even. They used to laugh, ask some other question. Why you are repeating the same question? Because there is no scope of fame in your life. I used to reply them, please check it again. Don't, give some idea that, because of this has happened. And you will not believe, my show became the longest running show ever. For 9 long years, I was on television every day. I got into Limca Book of Records. Guinness doesn't have a category for episodes. So I fulfilled my dream in a different way. But I still feel it is a journey. My D is something different. It could be anything. Because life is full of surprises. And as I've said, I don't plan. I always go with the flow. But I understood, it's been 17 years of journey with astrology. I understood one thing, that is all in the mind. I read that book, The Secret on the Mind. She interviewed or maybe she did research on people who became legends. Everybody said one thing. I read 2 pages of that book, I closed it because that was the same thing which I was thinking since beginning. All the legends said one thing in common. You become what you think. And I believe in that. And I understood human psychology, because astrology, you're all young people. Maybe you may not believe in astrology, I'm not saying to believe in that. But it's a divine science. It's more than 5,000 years old and it still exists because it has a substance. But people have changed, things have changed. Because of commercialization, people are taking everyone for a ride. I'm not blaming that, because astrology is right, but astrologers are left and right. So maybe because of that, so anyways, every profession has some kind of this. But I thought maybe this is a calling. So why not utilize this divine science, which happened to me, which, in my family, most of them are doctors or lawyers or engineers, whoever. Nobody is into astrology. My mother said, are you going to become a Panditji? When on television first time, the owner of a channel said, you need to change your attire. Wear some good kurta, wear some mala or something. I said, no, I'm like that. First 6 months, viewers were thinking something else. They said, they thought that I'm an anchor and reading some prediction from some astrologer. Then they understood, oh, he's the one who is saying that, after 6 months actually. Because that was the perception of astrologer. Like lawyers, a doctor has to have a stethoscope, no matter how you use it, or maybe a lawyer with whatever. So astrologers are like that. So it's all about perception. But I tried to change it. The divinity in the science helped me to understand human psychology, because astrology is nothing but the real placement of planet at the time of birth. You'll be amazed to know one thing. The horoscope, where you can see all your planets, call NASA and find out the degrees of the planet at the time of your birth. You'll be surprised to know they will give you the same degrees. 5,000 years ago, no telescope, no satellite. The divinity, and that it still exists. That means it has a substance. But because of commercialization, because of people, they are trying to exploit, and that is the reason it is getting a bad name. But I thought maybe, you'll not believe it. In the 17 years of journey, I've explored more than 20 countries, traveling almost every month to a new place, meeting people, understanding lives. And wherever I go, I talk to the driver of the cab, because he is the one who has traveled the most. Talking to travelers or listening to them talking over the phone about, yeah, honey, I have reached, everything is good. Don't worry, take care of your kids. And after that, he will call again to his girlfriend. Honey, I have reached. So you learn actually. So over the period of time, I understood human psychology. The programming of your mind at the time of birth, which we call horoscope. And then this mind spa. It happened to me. I thought, why not make people aware about their lives? Because everyone has made their life difficult. I understand we all have desires in life. We all have dreams in life. We have responsibilities too. But that doesn't mean that, that you are stressed out every day. Because only purpose of life, if you ask anyone what is the purpose of life? Happiness. What is the purpose of spirituality? No matter what religion you follow. Happiness. And we are all missing out with that. There is no point. Running behind something, running behind someone which is not meant for you, or maybe that's not good for you. So leaving things to time or leaving things to God. In management, what is the top line? Delegation of power. A good manager is one who let others do all the job. And in the management of life, give your best and leave him the rest. Who is him? No matter. But there has to be a belief. Maybe higher self, you call it superpower, super light, whatever, at least have some belief. Because new generation, they don't have, either you will go to temples because of some astrologer will advise you to do some remedy on Tuesday or maybe Saturdays because people are afraid of Saturn. So you see a lot of crowd over there. not a great idea. Or maybe people go on Monday because they find good crowd. Is this spirituality? No. So the connect has to be strong. Believe me, I've seen people who are spiritual. People come to me. In 10 seconds I understand what state of mind the person is. In 10 seconds. I understand the complete psychology. Even anyone who's married for 20 years, the wife will never, obviously they will never be able to understand about their husband. Same with husband. That's more difficult actually. But in 10 seconds I understand what is going on. Because I know the programming of a mind. And then I start, maybe I'll take it as my calling. Mind spa. To help people live a happy life. To know about their strength, about their potential, about the time. Kal kya ho, kisko khabar? This is the only tool. This is the only tool on the planet which can help you to understand or know where you are heading. Because direction is important than speed. रफ्तार जिंदगी की बढ़ गई है कुछ इस कदर. एक शायर ने एक शेर लिखा था और खुशकिस्मती से शायर आपके सामने खड़ा है. Because over the period of time, I think shairi is nothing but again, your psychological, चांद दिखा तो कविता लिख दी, कविता दिखी तो चांद की याद आ गई. So something like that. तो रफ्तार जिंदगी की बढ़ गई है कुछ इस कदर, वो भी भाग रहे हैं जिन्हें कहीं जाना नहीं. So that is what is happening. So you should have your dream, you should have your goals, try to do something big, bigger house, bigger car, more beautiful wife. You cannot have another choice, but comparison is again a problem. So look your life, look your past, look where you have come, look where you are going, where you are heading to. But try to have that balance. Contentment with little, yet looking for more. थोड़ा है, थोड़े की जरूरत है. This is something which you need to inculcate. So try to live a happy life, create happiness around. Nothing is perfect. No one is perfect actually. No situation, no time is perfect. It's only the acceptance. People ask me what is the mantra to become successful? Because people see me, my journey. I tell them, acceptability, adaptability and flexibility. 3 abilities. If you can, adjust and accept and move on. So if you can do that, if you are spiritual, if you have the belief, if you are content, if you are creating harmony at home, loving your only wife. Okay, husband. So create that synergy, because I believe in energy, because quantum physics says energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transformed. So we need to transform that energy. We need to generate that energy. You call it aura, you call it whatever. It is the energy which is there in your mind, within yourself. So if you can work on those energy, if you can have that kind of positivity within you, if you can create that happiness around, then believe me, this can become the secret of your success. And always dream big, because those who dream the most do the most. खुश नसीब हैं वो लोग जो खुश रहा करते हैं, और ऐसे सितारे किस काम के जो रात भर जगा करते हैं. So thank you so much for having me. I wish I would have more time and give you more insight maybe next time. So take care. Wish you all the best. God bless you all.